Hi, Donna Ellis here from St. John's in Ancaster. I am part of the CYFM team that has put the Lenten box together. How's your Lenten journey going? This week in Lent, we focus on faithfulness. Today, we're going to make prayer beads. We show God we are faithful when we pray. We know God can hear our prayers. Sometimes the answer to our prayers is found in one another, and God faithfully leads us to each other. Sometimes the answer to our prayer is not right now, because maybe we have something to learn first. And praying for others is always good, because it just shows how much we love one another. And loving each other is being faithful to God's commandment. So let's start making our prayer beads. So here's one that's all completed. At the bottom there's a cross, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads up on top, and a little purple bead here at the bottom for Lent. So in your box, you're going to have a bag that looks like this, that has a sticker on it that says prayer beads. Mine doesn't have the sticker on it yet, but yours will. So carefully open it, because there's a staple in there. You don't want to hurt your fingers. And inside, you're going to find a long piece of pipe cleaner, a shorter piece of pipe cleaner, a card that has prayers on it, shows you how to pray using the colors, and if you're careful, you can dump out into your hand all the beads that you need. So we're going to put the beads down on the table so they don't roll away. And we're going to get our longest piece of pipe cleaner that we have in the bag and kind of straighten it out. So the first bead you're going to put on is the green bead. This bead is for praising God. The next bead you're going to put on is the pink one. And this bead reminds us to say thank you to God. The next bead is the blue one. And you're going to put the blue one on. And that's for saying I'm sorry when we've done something wrong. Now, as you'll see, I'm only putting them on halfway. Okay? So make sure your fingers are about halfway and you can start feeding the beads on. So it just touches your finger. The next bead we're going to put on is the orange bead. And this bead is to pray for others, those who are sick or in need of prayer. And the last one that we're going to put on this part is the white one. And this is for asking God for what you need. Now, once you've done that, we're going to bend the loop around to form a circle or a loop like that. And then I'm just going to bend the pipe cleaner around and around until it's a loop that looks like that. And then you can space your beads out. There. Okay? So yours should look like that with the green, the pink, the blue, the orange, and the white bead. Okay, if you're at this point, then we can continue. You take your purple bead and put the purple bead on the bottom all the way up to the loop, just like that. And now you're going to take this, and this is the piece that's going to make this look like a cross. But we have to wind it around at least once so it stays on, like that. And I might twist this around a little bit. You have to fiddle with it a little bit, but there you have your cross and your prayer beads. The reason why we use colors for these is it just helps us to remember. You have your little prayer card that came in the bag, and you have this big prayer sheet in your box. So at the bottom of the big prayer sheet is a number 6, which is not on your card, but that's okay. And the number 6 is using the purple prayer bead to remind us to be faithful. You may have already lit your candle and said your prayer for faithfulness this week, but if not, maybe now is a good time, or maybe as soon as you can gather your family when it's convenient for everybody. I hope you're finding this box helpful in your Lenten journey. God bless.